Um, uh, Recently, I've decided I want to get rid of all of that stuff. I don't need to take that stuff once in a while. I don't need it once in a while. So I think because what I used to do every New Year's, my resolution was to get rid of something that served no purpose, no food that served no purpose to me.
Well, I mean, we could talk about all kinds of food, but these issues probably don't involve you. I mean, I was talking about food all week and today, and introduced to my students genetically modified organisms and
GMO, yeah.
Cow or beef or cattle or meat that's been injected with hormones, synthetic hormones.
Yeah.
So they looked really upset that this existed, and they says, "Well, does it cost more?" And I said, "No, the healthy stuff costs more than that."
So listen to this. I don't take steroids to run.
So
Steroids help you train harder, right? I don't take steroids. Why will I eat something that's given steroids?
I don't think that most people are aware of what they're eating.
They're aware.
I don't know. Not
Yeah,
the
they're
average
aware.
person. I don't think so.
They're aware.
See, this is another opportunity to go out on the street and ask people, are they aware they're eating?
Yeah, but they want to overlook it. I mean, come on. We know that eating a chocolate chip cookie is not good for you.
I'm not talking about chocolate chip cookies.
that's-
Right?
I'm-
We're talking about processed
Okay.
sugars.
You
I'm
know
talking
that
about-
white sugar is not good for you. You know that.
Yeah.
Okay? You know that if you buy chips that has 550 milligrams of salt in it, you know that's not good for you. And that's not the whole bag. That's maybe 5 pieces of the chips. So after you get 10...
There are people out there listening now who are eating chips, Anselm, and you're probably insulting them.
No, I'm not insulting. I'm trying to help them.
But what if they? What you know? What like my student said, Miss, why are you telling me this? I don't want to know. It tastes good. That's all I care about.
But you see, that's why you got to inform them. I'll give you an example. I used to go to this store with my good friend. He always picks up a bag of chips. I said, man, why are you getting that chips? He said, man, them chips taste good. I said, let me show you something. I took the chips and I showed him the ingredients. I said, these chips, this whole bag of chips, you might be getting about 5,000 milligrams of salt. And as a person of color, you want to watch your salt intake. Sodium, no good for you. He says, damn, I didn't know that. I said, well, now you know. I said, listen, if you want to get the taste of chips, here is the other one right next to it. It says no salt. Take that one.
No, you want
and
the
you're only
salt.
gonna get 300 milligrams of salt in the whole bag. So what you can do is now you could still eat one a week. By the time you eat 4 for the month, you still haven't accumulated as much sodium as you have in that one bag.
Are we talking about diet for the rest of this day? So we can
No, we're not
stay
going to
on
talk.
this.
But I think these things are very important, and we're gonna go on with this one. Soda. Why would you even waste your time drinking soda? Why would you do that? It's only sugar.
Well, from what I heard on the radio this morning or on the way home, that if people are brought up drinking that, then that becomes part of their life.
I was brought up drinking soda. As a matter of fact, in Trinidad, the soda tastes so good. Man, that thing tastes good. Because of all the amount of sugar they put in it. So good. I love it. We call Solo. Man, when I used to go back to Trinidad, I said, man, get me some Solo. But when I got informed and I look at the sugar content, man, 45 grams of sugar in a 16-ounce bottle of soda. I'm like, wow, damn, I didn't know that. And then when they show you, they took a tube. Oh, ego again. I'm showing her something here. I was a guest at Beth Israel Hospital with these 2 former New Jersey Devils pro players, Bruce Driver and Grant Marshall. By the way,
This was last year, obviously.
Yeah, by the way, they asked me for my autograph. You know what I mean? Anyway, at this event, they had a tube with the amount of sugar you get from a soda. And it says, let me just say, 30 grams of sugar. And the tube was this full with white sugar from one soda. This full. And it just, the impact it had on people to understand that every time you drank a soda, this is much sugar that you're putting into your body. So, it tastes good, yeah. But, all right, I'm going to get off my, I just wanted to, that's just informational purposes. So you can take it if you want or you can leave it.
Time check.
You can take it if you want or you can leave it.
I mean,
So,
that's fine, Anselm.
So what's, you don't want to hear this type of thing.
No, because I've heard all these things before. So I
You just
want
wanna
to
eat your cookies and your almond
my
milk.
benefit, or sometimes I have cookies and sometimes I don't.
But Marjorie, but why wouldn't you wanna, try to live the best life possible?
The best life.
Healthy life.
The best life
Possible, yeah.
includes cookies.
Okay. All right. I'm saying
All right, here we
say
go.
the
I don't think anyone would deny that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue that.
No, don't argue that. It's not worth your argument. God, you made me see how you made me lose where I was. I wanted to read about Columbia High School. What was it? Village Green. Yes.
Which article is that?
Now the principal, Aaron, and the behavior at the football game was an absolute embarrassment. Students, as we know, can embarrass us, and especially teenagers. They do a very good job at that. And so, just this past weekend was the homecoming football game. And the Columbia High School principal, Aaron, says the behavior at the game was an absolute embarrassment and disgrace. Columbia High School principal Elizabeth Aaron sent a strongly worded letter to the CHS community Monday afternoon decrying the behavior of students at last Friday's homecoming game. In the letter, a version of what she delivered to students over the loudspeaker Monday morning, Aaron said the school administration was greatly disappointed that students were noisy during the performance of the national anthem by the CHS unaccompanied minors. Further, she called it appalling and a disgrace that some students used the F word to cheer against the opposing team, the Nutley Raiders. In the Village Green's coverage of the homecoming game, sports reporter David Chimmel wrote, "It's time for Columbia students to stop their favorite cheer, F-U Nutley. Is a high decibel embarrassment to the high school and the community. These intelligent, engaged students surely can find something more creative and less profane to antagonize the opponent." Aaron noted the football team's extraordinary efforts to begin to build a team and a program that will bring us recognition for years to come. We are proud of their work this season, and your poor choices during the game brought dishonor to them in their hard work. Finally, Aaron apologized for the lack of adult oversight regarding musical selections for the pep rally, which resulted in students using a song whose word choice and sentiments are not reflective of our standards. We've reached out to the district for more details on the song choice, and we'll update this article for more information. The full text of the letter, here it is. Good morning, Columbia. This is Principal Aaron speaking to the students this morning. I regret this morning that I need to review with you both my own observation as those that have been shared with me by members of the community with regard to some of the choices you have made over the last several days. On Friday night at our football game, we were greatly disappointed at the choice that many of you made not to be quiet during the singing of our national anthem. It was an absolute embarrassment to watch many of be so rude during the performance of your classmates who were singing, and it was disrespectful to our marching band, our cheerleaders, and others present who were giving the American flag, our national anthem, and our student performers their full attention. It was equally appalling to listen not once, not twice, but 3 times to a group of high school students or Columbia High School students using vulgarities while cheering against the opposing team. Any cheer that uses In the case of Friday night, what I would call the F word is a disgrace to Columbia High School. It is an embarrassment to our school and our two towns, and especially our football coaching staff and every member of our football team. They have put in hundreds of hours since last spring in extraordinary efforts to bring or build a team and a program that will bring us recognition for years to come. We are proud of their work this season, and your poor choices during the game brought dishonor to them and their hard work. It was embarrassing for me, not only as your principal, but also as a parent in our community who had my own children with me at the game, to have seen them watch and hear such inappropriate behavior from Columbia High School students who should have been cheering for our team, not against Notley. Finally, I would like to apologize with and behalf of our student council advisor, Ms. Edelman. The lack of adult oversight regarding the musical selections for the pep rally resulted in students using a song whose word choice and sentiments are not reflective of our standards. The lyric and title sung have led students, parents, staff, and community members to question our integrity and professionalism, as well as to question the decency of our student body. We expect all of our school activities and the choices our students and staff make to embody that integrity, and regret that student choices and behavior did otherwise on Friday. Students and staff, every action we take, whether inside our walls or outside, represents who we are as a community of scholars and citizens at Columbia. Your every word, all of your actions, send a message to everyone who sees you and hears you, and leads them to either question who we are, what we will make, what we will want, or will we, or will make them want to be part of and proud of who we are. Please remember this every day as you work hard and make good choices. So, what do you think about that, Anselm? How do you,
Well,
I mean, is this a reflection of the community? And how do you monitor
no, it's not
unruly students at a football game?
It's not a reflection of the community. Is
it not?
No, it's not.
Why is it
no,
not?
It's not? It's a reflection of what these kids see other schools doing. What happens is that there is a lot of schools that have these type of chairs that they come up with all these these phrases, to coincide with whoever is the school they're playing against. It's like the United States soccer team. They have this chair. We believe that we will win. We believe that we will win. And then the whole stadium goes up into that chair. Then they have this other place where they have this other soccer in the MLS. They use the obscene language as well. Same thing. That's what they're getting it for. That's where they're getting it from. They didn't come up with that. They didn't sit down and decide that, that's what they see. It's what they see. Time check. The time is approximately 8:30 p.m. That time check is brought to you by All Star Motors, providing you with services you can trust. They provide you with ASC certified mechanics, New Jersey State inspection facilities, used car sale, authorized police towing, and emission repair facilities. You can call them at 973-762-8771. That's 973-762-8771. When we come back, more on the behavior of Columbia students at their pep rally. We'll be right back.
Want to learn piano for kids? Then I recommend Wendy Goldstein School of Piano. Wendy Goldstein has been offering piano lessons since 1993 and teaches piano in a very natural way. An alumni of Manhattan School of Music, Wendy creates customized lesson plans for each student and helps bring music alive. Wendy provides you a convenient location, the best value, and the most fun way to learn piano. All ages are welcome, and the first lesson is always free. Have questions? Call Wendy at 201-207-5169.
Do you want your kid to run faster with better running form and conditioning for his or her sport? Then Running Development Academy is the place for him or her. Our training packages fix their form and make them run faster. How about training to run a marathon or just run faster in your respective event? Maybe you just want to learn to run properly and lose weight in the process. Our trainers, a former 800 meters track Olympian and an 8 times world record holder in Masters Track and Field will get you there.